When you spend most of your day in front of a computer, saving just a few seconds here and there can add up quickly. Every computer, whether Mac or PC, has shortcuts that allow you to be more efficient at everything you're doing. Work smarter, not harder. Hello everyone, I'm Jake Stratus, and today we're going to cover a few useful computer shortcuts. Now this is an extensive list, but these do cover the most useful ones that I use almost every day, and they are usable on both PC and Mac. You just have to substitute Control for Command, depending on which system you're using. Now, without further ado, let's jump on into it. Before we start going through these shortcuts, you need to first identify where Control is located on your keyboard. Now, on a Mac, take note of where the Command key is. Now, on both Mac and PC keyboards, you should find these located on either side of your spacebar. Now, let's begin with a few quality of life shortcuts. Probably the most important, the undo. Now, for the undo, you will need to press Ctrl and Z at the same time. Or, on a Mac, Command Z. Whenever you're working on a document, the save shortcut, Ctrl S, will allow you to save your work. And on a Mac, Command S. When you're looking for a certain word in a document, whether you're on a browser or on Word or a PDF even, the find shortcut, Ctrl F or Command F on a Mac, can be very useful. Just use the shortcut and then type in the word or just a series of letters that you're trying to locate in the document. You will then be able to search through the document looking at each instance of your searched phrase. In certain applications such as Word, you will then be able to choose to swap out that word if you so desire. Now on browsers, another good one that I like to use is Ctrl T to open a new tab. Command T on a Mac. But taking it a step further, what if you close the tab that you didn't want to? Or you want to open a window that you had maybe 5 minutes before? Ctrl Shift Tab will open a window that you accidentally closed or closed a while back. But keep in mind, this will open the last closed tab. So to find that one, you may have to hit it a few times to pull up every tab that you closed. If you want to close a program, perhaps it's not working properly, everyone knows the good old Ctrl Alt Delete function. But on a Mac, probably less known, the function goes Cmd Option Escape. Now if you're working on edits to a document or looking through a file folder, you can use Ctrl X to cut, Ctrl C to copy, and Ctrl V to paste. Similarly on a Mac, Command X to cut, Command C to copy, and Command V to paste. This can be used within a document you're editing, or if you're in a file folder, you can copy and paste one file from one place to another. Speaking of text documents, Ctrl B will set highlighted text to bold. Ctrl I will set it to italics, and Ctrl U will set it to underline. Similarly, on a Mac, Command B will bold your text, Command I will italicize, and Command U will underline. Now another shortcut you may or may not need, Ctrl K, and on a Mac, Command K. We'll set the selected text to a link, and you can proceed to type in the link or paste it if you already have it copied to create a hyperlink. To print, Ctrl P. This can be done within an application or straight from your desktop. Now let's talk about selection. If you would like to select between two files or between 2 points in a text document. Click the first file or point, hold Shift, and click the second. This will select everything between the two endpoints. So in terms of files, it will select every file between them in order, or in a text document, between the first and endpoint you select, it will select everything between there. Let's say you want to select multiple documents, but you don't want to use the Shift shortcut we talked about prior, because there are some in between that you don't want. Well, using Ctrl click will allow you to select individuals, or if they're already selected, you can hold Ctrl to deselect only those. But a good shortcut to know, Ctrl A will allow you to select everything, and Command A on a Mac will do the same. This has been a quick overview of these shortcuts, but if you're afraid you might forget them, just look in the description. Ctrl C and Ctrl V it somewhere useful. And don't forget to like and subscribe for further content from the Holler. I've been Jake Stratus, and I'll holler at you later.